My wife alienated my kids from me. What can you do? My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I'm going to try to help you with this as much as I can. First, I'm going to tell you something, that this is not uncommon. There is among many people a competition when they have children. And of course, the dominant parent is the mom. Always has been, always will be. Now, there are exceptions, sure. But for the most part, remember, mom has carried these children for 9 months before you ever saw them. I do know some men who spoke to their children through her belly while she was pregnant, but the kids are intimate with mom. It's designed that way by nature. So do they have the power to alienate? Yeah, they do. But you have a certain power too. The man is not just a sperm donor. He is the protector of the family. That's how it should be set up in the first place. That's how his role should be recognized. And there, of course, needs to be lots of conversations because men don't really understand children, typically, the way women do. Well, if this has happened to you, if your wife has alienated your children, almost at any age and almost in any situation, you can change that. You cannot change it by putting down your wife to your children. That will not work. In fact, it has a contrary negative effect on your kids if you do that. However, what you can do is you could build a relationship between yourself and your children. Why not? You may have to take it in stages. You don't have to learn that much about children to do this. You need to learn about getting along with people, about how to communicate, how to be supportive, how to remember how your kids see you. They still see you as dad, but what kind of dad? You don't want to end up in this stereotypical role of a hard dad that they can't really talk to. You have to become approachable. You have to be lovable. You have to be supportive. You have to be caring. You have to do all the things you would do if you wanted to build a friendship with somebody. It's the same thing, but more so. You have to express to your children the thing that they definitely get from their mom, and only you can show that they can get from you too, and that's unconditional love. What does that mean? Unconditional love means they don't have to prove themselves to you. You accept that you didn't know these kids before they were born. They're put into your care, placed into your care by divine coincidence, if you will, and it's your job to take care of them, to protect them, to love them, not to alienate them, not to overpower them, not to control them, but to be there to help nurture them into really functional adults. So you have some work to do. If you're at this stage right now, all you're doing is you're bitching about the fact that your wife alienated your kids. Not going to do you any good. Not going to do any good to attack her. What is going to do some good is to reconfirm the kind of relationship you ought to have with your children and then go about building it without expecting them to reciprocate. They're just kids. They don't know. So that's it. I hope this was useful for you. I hope you take the advice. You may want to read some books about getting along with people. That would help a great deal. And you should also work on getting along better with your wife. You know, you married her originally in order to be happier, basing your marriage on love. Have you done that? Oftentimes we get this question from men who are already separated from their wives, and they think, well, it's too late. Well, it's not too late to recreate the harmony and friendship. It's not too late ever. Read one of my books, if you will, so you can see how to relate better to your wife, so that your kids see that you're a stand-up guy and that you always only want what's positive, loving, and fulfilling. All right. You can reach out to us. We have a free service. We're a nonprofit. We have counselors who will respond to you. And we hope this was helpful for you. God bless you. God bless your children. God bless your wife.